the door's locked, you know. I heard how you decided to finally go back outside and not to work or get any money for us, but to hang out with people, socialize. But I know that's not what you want. I mean, why would you ever want to, go outside now? Out of all of this time? I mean, you stayed inside this long without being bothered with people and, spending time with me. Do you seriously think that I'm going to let you leave after all of this? Have you ever thought about how I would feel while you're gone? Spending time with other people without me? I mean, you'd be surrounded by people, strangers that could possibly even start developing feelings for you or try to take you away from me. From me. Oh, you don't believe you're mine? I see. Well, let me refresh your memory for you. When you were sick, who took care of you in the apartment? Who cooked you dinner, gave you water, helped you with things that you were too tired to deal with because you were sick? All those hours you slept away. And when you couldn't do much because you were so depressed, who took care of you and all of the needs? Paying bills, cleaning the house, or the apartment, I should say. Just doing all of that. And, made sure all the bills were paid so that way you didn't have to stress about that and you could practice resting. That was me. See? I'm already such a competitor to others because you and I know plenty of people who would call you lazy, like your family or even your friends. But I don't see you as lazy. I know you're not lazy. You always try your best. You always put in so much effort, even when you know it's super hard and super taxing to you at times. And I don't see you as dirty just because you're struggling. I'm here for you. I'm here for all of your struggles, your wins, your losses, draws, your highs, your lows, all of it. And if you walk out that door, who knows what people you'll find out there. Ignorant people, hateful people, just people who don't know you like I do. People who don't understand you. So, yes, you are in fact mine, and yes, people will try to take you away from me with their nasty, disgusting, sticky hands. Ugh. You don't want to make me mad, and I always give you chances because mistakes happen. I know that they happen. Everyone makes mistakes. People always make mistakes, and they'll continue to make mistakes no matter how old they are. And you could be 50 trying to eat food. Everyone eats food, and you may still bite your tongue. You may still bite your cheek. And that's just adorable. No matter how much practice you've had, you're still making these strange mistakes. It happens to everyone. And I understand that. So you don't have to worry about that with me. And I know you. You're human. That's why mistakes happen. Though, if you were an immortal being, I would love to be immortal with you. You shouldn't be ashamed of your mistakes. I always forgive you. I know just how much you love me. And I know sometimes you'll need more things some days and less things on others. And that's okay. I am always willing to help you. And I know communicating is hard sometimes. It's even scary or exhausting if someone doesn't want to listen to you. But I'm willing to be patient with you, to listen, to take more of your load, to allow you to continue resting if you need to. And I know you do this for me sometimes too. Whenever I'm not feeling okay, I'm feeling under the weather, when I'm feeling depressed. And, that's how things should be, shouldn't they? I take on more things when you can't, and you take on more things when I can't. It's a fair trade, isn't it? Though, I would be the perfect girlfriend for you. Truly. The best girlfriend you could ever ask for. I mean, we already live together. No one else can care about you as much as I can. As deep as I can. We know so much about each other too. So don't act like it's some foreign experience that you've never thought about. I mean, who doesn't imagine, being in love or marrying the perfect roommate, the perfect girlfriend for you? I mean, is that not what you want? We've known each other for years at this point. So, I mean, I feel like it's kind of common sense to enter a relationship now when, you know the person, you've lived with them for a little bit, they know what you like, you don't like, they know when you need help, when you need to be taken care of, and just the perfect relationship, really. And you don't need to go outside. Like, who needs to go outside that bad? Or to even socialize with that many people? All we truly need is money and each other. I mean, we don't really need to stay in the apartment, and you only really need to go outside to go work, not talk to other people, And if you go and work, we get money and we can stay inside and do whatever you want all day. We don't need to stay in the apartment. We don't need to stay in this building. We can go outside, but not the outside that you think. I've had plenty of things we could do in my mind. I've had so many dreams. I've written a lot of them down too. My favorite one is we go outside, go live out in a cabin in a remote location, a beautiful forest. Oh, such a beautiful forest next to a clear, pristine, strong river where we can play in the water and drink from it. By a lake that we can swim in, fish, wade, swim, bathe, drink. Everything just so clean, such clean water. Doesn't that sound so nice? I mean, who wouldn't want to be in a clean lake, honestly? You know how rare that can be when it's near a city or anything? I mean, even when it's not. But isn't that so perfect? And we wouldn't have to depend on anyone. We'd be completely independent with no one to bother or interrupt us, without people trying to, take advantage of us just because we live in an apartment or we live in something they're allowing us to live in. Who wants to be, subject to someone else's control? If we go outside into that cabin, we control ourselves, not someone else. And we could grow our own garden, our own food. We could have animals, a farm, a ranch. And we could create our own electricity for free. We wouldn't have to pay the city. We wouldn't have to pay someone else to stay in this apartment, to stay in a house. We wouldn't have to ask for more time if we don't have the money. And when we are out there, there won't be any bills to worry about. You won't have to worry about money. No more worrying. And if we had a bill, we would actually have the money to. You wouldn't have to choose between trying to buy gas or to pay rent, or if you want to eat tonight, we could have all of that ourselves. We could choose that without having to sacrifice something else. Doesn't that sound amazing? Where you're not thinking, how hungry am I to not pay my car insurance? How amazing is that? Completely off the grid too. And I could sell all of the things that we don't need, the excess food, so we'll still have an income higher than we spend. How nice would that be? Truly. And we could go outside with no clothes and be free without others' judgment. We could dress the way that we want to without someone being like, you look so bad, or oh my god, you're so immature. We could just dress however we want. No one can judge us, because it'll just be us. And we can be free. We could be so happy. We'd be truly free. But if you choose to walk out of that door, your only choices would be to either come with me to our new forever home together, or you can suffer the consequences of never being found again. And whoever you decided to hang out with. And no one would even know that you're missing if I didn't report you. Who else would truly ask, oh, where are they? 'Cause, I could always say, well, I've never seen you. And this job market, economy, whatever you want to call it, this catastrophe, do you really think that they'll really care if you don't show up to work? They can barely pay you a wage that's even worth anything. They'll just try to find someone else that they can pay an even lower wage to. They just abuse you. But I won't. I'll care for you. And you'll care for me. And I truly don't want to have to say goodbye to you. I love you after all. I've thought about the day you just choose to be mine. You choose to make me yours. The day that you say we need to talk and I worry about doing something wrong, thinking, oh no, have I done something to upset them? Have I done something bad? Something they didn't like? What have I done? I hope I didn't hurt them. Just for you to then surprise me, and I become happily shocked when you say the words that you love me, as you confess your feelings for me, and telling me how long you've loved me for, how deep your feelings are, how you often dream about me, that you want a future with me, that you want to live with me forever, until death do us part, for us to have a marriage out in a beautiful place, by a beach maybe, or even in the forest. God, I love the forest. Even the dirty side of it too. You just tell me everything. There's only one right answer. You know this. I know you want me. You're just shy is all. I mean, why else would you have stayed inside this long? Whenever you really start thinking about it. Going to work, and you would just only come back to work, back home, to work, back home, to work, back home. But even working is exhausting. I know you don't want to work forever, do you? I mean, at least not where you are right now. I can help you relax, and if you come with me to build our home, you won't have to even work. Once everything's settled, you'll get plenty of rest. Do what you want with no worries about when rent's due, how much bills are, how much money you're gonna get home with, and anything else, to be honest. There'd be no need. And I know that's what you want, because who doesn't want it? Freedom. The freedom to do anything. We'll have financial freedom when we don't have bills to pay, when we don't have medical expenses, gas, and everything else in between, emergency cost. So come on, baby, let's be free together. And anyone who tries to break us apart, well, they can go missing and get thrown in a piranha leech, snake infested water with parasites and bio decomposers. Their bodies never seen again. I love